Okay, what's going on guys? Not really a rant video today, more of the opposite actually, because there's something I want to talk about specifically, and that's Bright Dust, and my argument with this one is surprisingly the opposite, so the majority of you might actually disagree with me, and that's totally okay. Your opinion is your opinion after all, and if I think something is bad then I'm gonna call it out, but that ain't to say that I won't also call out the good stuff either. But I've finally had some time to play over the past 2 full weekly resets going on 3 now, and here's what I've discovered. So despite weekly Bright Dust gains being reduced, since the Pathfinder before Edge of Fate offered 10 resets per week, which was 1500 Bright Dust per week, from just the Pathfinder alone, not including season pass rewards and seasonal challenges. While the average player, including myself, are most likely getting more Bright Dust now than before, despite an overall decrease in Bright Dust by almost half for the equivalent of Pathfinders, which is now the weekly seasonal hub track. 10 Pathfinder resets would get you 1500 Bright Dust, but completing the seasonal hub track will get you 600, not including the extra that you get from challenges for that seasonal hub specifically. But here's the thing, right? Being realistic, how many of you actually went out of your way to complete 10 Pathfinder resets every single week? Sometimes you had dumb objectives like getting ability kills or using certain weapons. The issue with the Pathfinder though was you were competing for kills in ops against other players, or had to play Gambit or Crucible. So resetting 10 Pathfinders every single week just wasn't sustainable for the long term, and the majority of you probably weren't even doing it anyway. Maybe 1 or 2 per week, if that at most, and probably only for a few weeks of the season, which would have likely been the busy weeks where new seasonal content or quests came out. Now with the seasonal hub on the other hand, all you gotta do is basically play portal activities, and within an hour of playing you're pretty much done. The majority of challenges are just generate orbs, use a certain weapon, get a certain grade or higher, or just complete portal activities, all of which are going to be done simultaneously. Whereas the Pathfinder, you need to go out of your way to get certain objectives done. What I'm saying is the seasonal hub is faster, more efficient and better for the average player. For a Bright Dust farmer specifically though, it's actually worse. Bungie did release a statement acknowledging this, since the overall gains are less, but the point still stands that the majority of you, including myself, are likely earning more Bright Dust now than you were before. I'm definitely noticing it since I never bothered with Pathfinders, but this will probably only be decent enough for as long as the player continues to farm power levels weekly in the portal activities. If you no longer have a reason to go in there then you probably won't, but generally interested, what are your takes on this? I think the seasonal hub for the Bright Dust is far better than Pathfinders.